Entering the land of dawn, it's game 3 between Next Play Esports and Cignal Ultra Warriors. It's winner takes all. Who will snap the cold streak for this game? Next Play will want to find their win here after losing game 2. Meanwhile, for Cignal Ultra Warriors, if they win this is their first ever series win in Season 7.
In 4 games, that's going to be a big morale boost for Cignal Ultra, no problems. But look at this. This is the disruption that I have been trying to tell you. H2O does not have the buff.
Oh man, H2O will have a bad time here. Ben Sanity they're mirroring what Blacklist did in week 1. I just have to say, this is very much similar to what Blacklist did in game 1, or week 1 rather. And Ben Sanity, those rotations, that is lethal in delaying this Ling.
And it's working out well for them so far, and they're also doing deep cuts where it matters to just force NXP in a tight spot, at least in the early game. Insanity falling down once again. Yaoi already starting off the orange buff here, but we have Kekeda here just getting information, and Ben Sanity again will be a nuisance, just using the time bombs, almost taking down H2O single-handedly. And this is a game plan. Disrupt H2O as much as possible. Again, the Ben Sanity falls down, Kekeda gets the kill onto Yaoi, and again, H2O finally gets the orange buff for himself.
Yep, but I feel like Cignal Ultra Warriors, a lot of them bit the dust there. 4 kills, that's 2 kills going to Next Play. That's not from the Diggy. Oh, actually, that's all from the Diggy. It's all from the Diggy. You know what? They're still falling to the plan of Cignal Ultra Warriors here. And the gold lead isn't that far yet. If Cignal Ultra Warriors will be able to secure this turtle, then it's going to be huge for them. A power spike on the Lancelot. Meanwhile, H2O still stuck at level 3. Might just get another kill on the Diggy. Killing spree. Of course, that's just going to be normal for now.
Yeah, and if anything, H2O is in a bit of a trouble here because Insanity will just throw out the bombs and he'll be able to dish out a lot of damage to H2O.
It's not going to be a fun time for Next Play here for sure, but that's going to be another kill going to the hands of Next Play.
Look at this, Kekeda single-handedly taking down H2O. This is a smart play coming in from Cignal Ultra. This is a smart draft from them.
An ultra-aggressive one, I have to say, but they need to keep up the pace here. They have Kekadot getting the kills, just securing the kills after a big effort from Ben Sanity. So Ben Sanity, he has to keep up the bombs, and Kekadot with the executions. Ben Sanity going down once again in a level 4 Ling. This is where it gets crucial for Cignal Ultra Warriors. This is the make or break. If they kill H2O once again, this is going to be massive for them.
And the purple will be secured. The Tempest of... Not the Tempest of Blades. Yeah, the Tempest of Blades will be used as well. This is the first time that NXP finally secures a kill outside of Ben Sanity as Kekadot falls down.
And this is massive. As I told you, this is going to be a crucial moment for Cignal Ultra Warriors now that the Ling is level 4. You need to make sure that you get him one more time because that Tempest of Blades will be massive in terms of maintaining safety and dealing damage as well. But Renegade there, burning almost all of his mana. Oh no!
Insanity.
Oh no!
Takes down Yaoi, almost takes down H2O in the process.
But now he can't do the Diggy strat anymore. He can't. Though.
He killed himself from the turret.
But you know what? That could only happen once. The moment he dies once again to a hero, it's gonna be a different story. But look at this, a 2v1.
Yeah, the H2O trying his best to secure that buff. He does. Orange and purple are still his. After a long time, he finally had to take that buff. Meanwhile, over the top lane, the burst damage from Yaoi is real, and Janus will fall down. That is the burst that I've been talking about on that Eudora. Just popping the ult is more than enough to secure the kill. Meanwhile, Exort will be exported out of the Land of Dawn and back into the recall.
Yeah, that's a problem with the Eudora. The moment you burn all of your spells, you're gonna find yourself in big trouble, especially if you don't have the stun. But look at Yaoi though, 3v1. Looks like Ling is there as well.
And H2O doing what he can, does not have the Tempest of Blades. Gets the kill. H2O still getting a brunt of the damage. Renegade almost attempting to dive in with that Blood Orb.
Yep, and now this is the turtle started by Cignal Ultra Warriors. I feel like Next Play has no no means to contest this. They're going for Rhea instead. Rhea will be in slight trouble here, but the real 1v1 is between Bensanity and H2O. The cat and mouse chase here.
You don't see that happen all the time. You don't see the Diggy dishing out damage onto the Ling. He single-handedly brought Ling down to half HP.
Well, we are still looking at the power spike coming in from Cignal Ultra Warriors. The Ling will go down to Kekedot. That's quite unfortunate for next play here. And Renegade wouldn't even find Kekedot, but Exhort will. This is goodbye. The burst coming in from Eudora. This is what you want to see if you are a Eudora player.
And here comes Bensanity. That's slowly showing in the nightmares of NXP.
Yes, Cignal Ultra Warriors, they're definitely keeping pace here with NXP. The goal lead's pretty much the same here, dead even. And Bensanity, look at this, just being a big nuisance to H2O.
And he will not secure the orange buff, but still, that's H2O down to half HP, forced to use Revitalize there. And it's purple buff being stolen by Cignal Ultra.
Quick steal too, with a retribution, but just might be a big fight.
Yeah, Renegade diving in. Here comes the Tempest of Blades. Bensanity forces to use the Time's Journey. H2O low on HP though, and he's the primary targeting for Kekedot. Beautiful burst down there by James with the Electro Final Blow.
Man, James right now is playing insane. That Festival of Blood is just raining down the healing for him. James, a 4-0 right now, if I'm looking at this correctly, means he has a lot of stacks.
He does, and it's only about a time before NXP finally regains control of this game. But meanwhile, it's Cignal Ultra securing 2 turrets for themselves, opening up the map, and getting priority off of this turtle in the bottom lane that's spawning in a couple of seconds.
Now, H2O, he didn't get that camp. It was stolen away by the Chang'e, and the turtle has already been spawned. Janus with the power spike item here, Blade of Heptasis already secured. It looks like they're going to start the turtle in NXP. Will they surrender it once again?
And it's not going to be the case. Turtle will be secured by Cignal. Kekedot finds H2O. Look at the silence and the burst. Tempest of Blades used, but Bensanity is there, denying since the start of the game. H2O. Rhea goes for Exhort. Will get taken out by Renegade. The sustain that he has from that ultimate is just enough to barely keep him alive.
This is the problem for Cignal Ultra Warriors right now. They had the aggressive maneuvers at the start, but Kekedot will fall down by late game. And it's just the nature of the Natalia, the Diggy as well, and NXP. They have an Alice growing. They have Renegade just sticking up to what he needs to do in that lane and regen. So as the game goes by, NXP will look stronger and stronger here.
And Renegade forced to back off. Aquaboy with the meteor shower, pulling them together. Bensanity almost secures the deal onto Yaoi, but this
James though in the backside.
Yeah, James in the backside. Electro Final Blow used to be safe as possible. Could have been a big play, but NXP does not have a lot of HPs to work with during that time.
Well, all of the members coming in from Cignal Ultra Warriors were invested in the mid lane, which means H2O had the opportunity to clear at least a few minions in the bottom side and a few camps as well. That gives H2O a little bit of breathing room. No one died in the mid lane. It's nice. Gave H2O breathing room. Yeah, Cignal Ultra Warriors keeping up the pace though. You still have the Phantom Execution and the Thorn Rose. Look at Kekedot just giving so much damage to H2O. But as they try to take down H2O, they're forgetting 4 out of 5 members of Next Play still exists.
Yeah, they're focusing all of their attention onto H2O and it's not working well for them. Bensanity down to half HP. He actually needs to stay alive at this point in the game because his Time's Journey is what's very important here. Gets immobilized as the Winter Truncheon being popped by Renegade will secure the kill onto Bensanity. And the Thorn Rose Magnanimous damage output is not enough. H2O will once again go for Bensanity. Aquaboy has the Meteor Shower available. Optic cannot use it just yet. Essentially use it on this minion wave, and he does, and it's not starting to not look good for Cignal Ultra.
Yeah, you are right in that one. Bensanity right now feeding Diggy strategy.
Nice stun by Exhort onto Bensanity, but it wasn't enough to deter the kill from even coming in. Renegade once again joining into the fray. This has to be a reset from NXP.
And NXP right now, they're finding the edge that they want because they drafted in such a way that they just needed time. They want the Alice. And even if they actually spike in late game, they have Extort to fill the gap.
And the Lightning Truncheon being picked up by Exort will prove to be a difference maker here so far for NXP. As we have a look at the items here real quick, the item progression is looking fairly well for both of these guys. H2O caught off guard once again. Bensanity, half HP. Yawi and the rest of NXP are here to take down Bensanity away and keep H2O alive. And this is not a good trend that's happening to H2O.
I love Yawi and Exort's gameplay in this game. Look at the kill participation from both of them. They've been roaming insanely, and right now Kekadot might be in trouble here. Now going back to Cignal Ultra, they played well, sure, but they have to win at least one skirmish, one team fight right now in the mid game to re-handle or re-secure this game for them.
James, you are overstaying your welcome. You have to back off if you want to stay alive. Meanwhile, Yawi secures a kill onto Kekadot. That is big. No silences for H2O means he'll be able to survive and hop on the walls and do a little bit of that lephaku.
Well, right now, next play though, they are finding the things that they need to secure this game for them. Secure this game 3 because Cignal Ultra Warriors, they're falling off right now, entering late game. The Lord is up, that's the stun!
Nice times journey time there by Rhea, but damage output is on the side of NXP. Why? Exort is already relatively online together with Renegade, James, and H2O.
Well, not just they are finding the things that they need to secure this game for them. Secure this game 3 because Cignal Ultra Warriors, they're falling off right now, entering late game. The Lord is up, that's the stun!
Nice times journey time there by Rhea, but damage output is on the side of NXP. Why? Exort is already relatively online together with Renegade, James, and H2O.
Well, not just actually all of them. Yawi as well hurts like hell. Look at that damage!
Yeah, that's true. They hurt, and Cignal Ultra is in a tight spot. After a while, it's the first time in this game that NXP has the gold advantage.
You know what? Good that you pointed that out. Cignal Ultra Warriors really did give NXP a hard time in the early game, but Cignal Ultra Warriors, they lost that opportunity ever since the Diggy got a kill.
And speaking of which, that's H2O taking down Aqua Boy. James still alive with
going
the
for the 2v1!
Oh yeah, it's a 2v1 and he's winning! Gets the Kekadot potentially, and he does! Or take down Ray!
Wow. That was an insane highlight-worthy 2v1 coming in from James. What an insane play! Massive eye for an eye, stunning the Cho, getting the 2v1. James, what was that?
That was an outplay, and they are now sieging. The tables have, the turns have tabled here for Cignal Ultra. They are now being sieged, and they are wanting to end this. And it's all down to Aqua Boy.